What's up guys, Mike McIntyre here from All Things Sports, bringing you a brand new video today to talk about a new product from Adidas. These were just released within the last few days, but before we get started, I'd like to give a quick shout out to our sponsor for this video. If any of you are interested in any of the latest soccer gear, be sure to check out Passion Soccer Boutique. I'll leave a link to their website and all their social media outlets down below in the description. It'll be the very first link down below, be sure to check them out, and let's get right into the review. Alright, so first off, just like any top of the line product, you do get a string bag, black in color. It's got white Adidas branding there. It's got the Nemeziz branding down below on the side, and you can see how it's this mesh based material, so it's perforated throughout. Nice little extra, glad they include that. And other than that, let's get right into the shoes. This boot is brand new from Adidas for 2017. It came out within the last few days, and it's meant to replace the Messi line from Adidas. Now, the Messi line was always kind of funny. It was a shoe that was made for Lionel Messi, obviously, but it was never sort of included in the modern lineup from Adidas. Ever since Adidas got rid of their Nitro Charge, Predator, F50, and 11 Pro silo, it almost felt like there were only two shoes in their lineup, the Ace and X, even though there were three. So with them rebranding the Messi line into this sort of Nemeziz line, I feel as if they've gone to another silo in a way. This will be more included. I believe this will be more widely available. It'll probably be worn by a few more players. So in a way, it's almost as if Adidas has turned this line into a third line, whereas the Messi one was very sort of exclusive, and it just didn't feel as much a part of the Adidas brand as the Ace and X line did. So this is now the Nemeziz 17.1. They do make a laceless version of this shoe called the Adidas Nemeziz 360 Agility. So we're going to talk colorway, we're going to talk tech specs, and we're going to slip them on to give you guys a quick look at what they look like on feet. And of course, we'll talk about how they fit and feel. The Nemeziz is made out of this torsion tape system. Now, if you can see, there's an agility bandage logo right there in the Volt color. Now, that is basically just a term they've used to describe the upper material. Essentially, what they've done is take in basically a band like this, elasticated tape, and they've used it to wrap up the midfoot. So all of this area right over here, all this sort of crazy pattern, this bandage right here, this band right here, it is all made out of this torsion tape bandage, or elasticated tape, if you will. From this seam right here to this seam in the back, the entire midfoot is wrapped in this torsion tape. It's going to give you this nice combination of a soft, flexible upper, yet still maintaining a responsive feel, just because it's made out of tape after all. So the tape is going to provide you with this very tight, one-to-one feeling wrap. This forefoot area right here and the heel over here is made out of agility knit. Now, agility knit was first introduced on the Messi silo, and it's this mesh-based knitted material. You can find the agility knit up here in the toe box area, and it's quite soft. It's very flexible from right out of the box. Some people, I think, have related this shoe to the Nitro Charge we saw in the past, just because of the band idea right here. Soleplate, obviously, very, very similar to the Sprint frame. Technically, it's not a Sprint frame. It says it, you probably won't be able to see it, but it does say torsion frame right here on the bottom, and it's basically the exact same Soleplate we saw in the Messi line. You have these sort of teardropped shaped studs in the exact same layout we're used to seeing. 4 in the heel, you've got 3 along the outside, 3 along the inside, 1 pivot stud in the middle, stiffener bars running throughout the midfoot here, just to give you that required stability and responsiveness from the Soleplate. But it's really not that different from a Sprint frame. It's still light, it's still giving you this good base. It's going to flex in the appropriate areas, it's going to be stiff and responsive in the appropriate areas, so it's a really good Soleplate. While technically not a Sprint frame, it's basically the same thing. Because there's no tongue and this is a one-piece upper, the laces are integrated into the upper itself, so once you tighten these, the torsion tape is really going to wrap your foot nicely, and your foot is not going anywhere. Colorway quickly, obviously it's white and black with 3 neon stripes. The studs are tipped in that sort of neon yellow. Again, you have an Adidas logo right there. On the back of the shoe, you have the Adidas Nemeziz logo with an Adidas logo down there in that sort of neon yellow. The sock liner right here is that neon yellow color again. It's very, very nice to the touch. It's a simple layer of foam, not too thick. It's got perforations throughout the forefoot and in the heel area. And it's got this very nice, super soft suede-like material on the top. It's got a nice padded liner on the inside. The heel area is very soft, and comfortable to the touch. You can feel that they've put a nice little bit of effort in there. That's pretty much it, guys, for the sort of tech specs review part of the video and the unboxing. I'm going to slip them on so you guys can get a quick look at what these things look like and feel like on feet, and we'll be right back with that. So there's a quick look at the Adidas Nemeziz 17.1s on feet. These are extremely comfortable from right out of the box. They really are a nice shoe. They fit well. I think they're going to fit a lot of different foot types just because they're not overly narrow, they're not overly wide. That torsion tape material runs nicely through the midfoot. It wraps your foot nicely. It's snug yet comfortable. So it's a really, really interesting material, and I think it's going to work very, very well for this shoe. If anything, I was a little bit worried about how the sort of ankle would fit in this area. I was a little bit worried about this, because it's just a very unique V-cut sort of around that ankle bone right there. So I was a little bit worried about that from right out of the box, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna get used to it very, very fast. As far as sizing go, no doubt it's an Adidas boot, so go true to size. Adidas is very consistent with their sizing, and I have no doubt that this will fit a lot of different people. It's not overly narrow, it's not overly wide. I have very wide feet. I fit into them extremely comfortably. So that torsion tape is just going to give you that nice amount of give to get your foot into it, and then give you that nice responsive wrap that you're looking for. So true to size if you're looking for a pair for yourself. This shoe is extremely good. I'm very, very impressed with it. I really think that a lot of people are going to like it. Thank you very, very much for watching. This was Mike McIntyre with All Things Sports, signing off for now. Talk to you soon. Take care. Thank you guys very, very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, smash that like button, leave a comment, and consider subscribing for more videos. See you guys next time on All Things Sports by Mike McIntyre.